All right, good morning. It's time to do a little stream on a Friday. Good to see everybody. Gonna do a little coding this morning, and we'll see how that goes. All right, looks like we're up and running. Okay, so let me get a swig of coffee here. We're gonna code this morning a little bit, do some more recon. I went ahead and started up our trusty lazy admin that we've been kind of hanging out on for a little while now. Put it right there so I can see that IP real easy. I'll be real honest, I got to get up to speed myself on exactly where we are with our coding, because it's been like a week and a half since I've even touched this. So we're going to have to figure out where we were and what we were doing and where we want to go. So there's that. Here's my, this is my cursor on this side of town. And by this side of town, I mean on my Windows box, as opposed to my Kali VM. Let me make this just a little bigger. All right, so let's go over here and we'll go into our tab. Let's get in the right directory. Let's see, we're in repos, Knox ethical hacking, and then we're going to want to go into Recon Buddy. Recon Buddy. And then in here is Recon Buddy. So let's just see just how good I did this. First of all, I should be able to do a // for Recon Buddy. Oh, good. And of course, because we have ZSH, it's reminding me our setup here. So we have a flag I for IP. So let's fix that to the right IP. 52. There it is down at the bottom of the screen. And we are doing lazy admin. We're going to call this lazy admin Friday, like with an FRI like that, because this will create a directory. In case you didn't remember, we did this before. I feel like I moved this somewhere, but that's okay. We'll just work with it right here. Config INI, I don't want to click that. I want to click on the example. Oh, this doesn't have anything sensitive in it yet. Yeah, I feel like I moved this and started working on it again, but let's see how far I got in the notes here. And we'll run it. So let's run this. And of course we immediately get a, oh, do I have a virtual environment in here that I was using? I don't see one in here. Did I have one down a directory? No. Okay, so let's change directory to Recon Buddy. How am I not using an env in here? Well, let's do that. That'll be better anyway. So Python 3 m. Yeah, we should do that in here. Okay. So we're creating a virtual environment in here. It's always a really good idea to create a virtual environment. You can see it right here now. I just named it the very creative name for virtual environment, VENV. I could have come up with a better name, but I find that just naming it VENV in every directory I put one makes it easy for me to remember which directory is the virtual environment. Now, in the beginning, you'll always forget how to activate your virtual environment. You have to use source, and you source VENV/bin/activate, and then you'll see at the beginning of your command line here, it has the little VENV, and that tells you that you're using it. That way you know that that's something you're using. So now that we have that, it said we didn't have grok. Let's take a look here though and see what else we need. So if I go to, let me just close a bunch of these. Too many open tabs. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's close these for now because we don't need any of those open. Let's go to Recon Buddy again. And we want to go to this one. So this just needs, this doesn't need anything special. Let's look at Buddy. Buddy does though. Buddy needs, and Buddy uses providers, And providers is what needs all of these. Okay, so we need to install Python 3-m, -m for module pip install Grok, OpenAI, Anthropic. Yeah. And then I got to remember what the... Oh, good. I put it right there. Look at me. Look at me being smart. Knox from the past actually did a good job and put a pip install in here to remind myself of what I needed to pip install. What a nice guy. So let's do that. Okay, so once those are done, now we'll try to run it again and we'll see how we go. Okay, so let's try to run it again here. Oh man, I'm doing that thing already this morning where I'm hitting the up button. And we already got another error. Okay, online, in which one? In Buddy, return full context. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to go in here and turn off. We got to the point where we were having like a little LLM output at the end. And so we're gonna just turn that off for now. Wow, we had a lot more code here than I remembered. So it's in main. Get advice from Buddy. All right, right here. Yeah, we need to turn this off. If we turn this off, and then let's save info dict to a file, that's fine. So we just needed to turn that off because right now I'm not worried about the AI part of it. We just need to work on the Recon part of it for a little bit here. So let's try this. Still having issues. Why is it? I turned that off. I don't want you to talk to Buddy. Buddy.get. Oh, is it because we're importing it too? When it imports it, does it check it? Probably. Let's turn it. Let's stop the import too. Maybe that's enough to do it. There we go. All right, so there it is. Oh yeah, we got way farther than this before. So this is not the real directory that I was doing this from, because we got way farther than this and it was way cooler looking. So I'm gonna have to see where that's at real quick before we go any further. Let's see. So let's go back into here. Let's see about adding a directory. File, add folder to workspace. It's so long that I don't even remember like where we were at. I don't see any new stuff in here though. Was I working on a different branch? Is that maybe what it was? Maybe that's what it was. Let's check. Let's do a get. Let's do a get status. And we are on main. Okay, let's go to GitHub. So I think I pushed this. I don't want my... There we go. Repositories. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's go to me. Let's go to repositories. Oh yeah, it was Ktron. Okay, so it was Ktron. Yeah, and I remember I got over my skis a little bit. I remember that. I guess I never actually put Ktron on this machine. I guess I had it on my other. Maybe I had it on my other Kali. So let's go ahead and add it over here. So let's go to code. Let's copy that. Let's exit this virtual environment. Let's So we open a new tab, change directories to repos. Actually, where am I at right now? This has been downloads. Change directory, repos, and now we're going to git clone. Oh. I'm a goofball. I did that over on the Windows side, so it's not going to let me bring that over. So I'm going to copy it here, and we'll just do it from cursor, which you can do that. I'm going to change directory down one. Now we're going to git clone. There we go. So now if we go back over here, change directory into Ktron. Yeah, I remember now. I've gotten over my skis in this guy, and we've even got like a little what am I trying to say? A fast API app going too. So let's add folder to workspace, repos, Ktron. Okay. All right, so there it is. And I've got a requirements.txt. I'll definitely need a venv. Here's a get ignore. Surely the venv is in here. Let me check before I control F. venv. Yeah, I've got venv in here. Okay. Good. Okay, so that's good. So let's, oh, I think I know why yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna need to create that venv. We've already done that once today. Let's do it again. So that's Python 3 dash m venv. Okay. And then I have a requirements.txt in here, although I don't necessarily trust that I did it right. Let's see. First we need the source. venv bin activate. There it is. Now we need to Python 3 dash m dash r. No, what am I doing? Python 3 dash m pip dash r requirements.txt. Is it install R? Is it install R? There it is. Okay, so all those things are in now. So now I'm going to LL again, and our, is it run.py we use to get the whole thing running? Really? Let's look at it. Man, this is what happens when you don't look at your own code for like a week. They always talk about it. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. You don't run your own code for a week and you're like, what? Like, I don't remember anything. I guess we need to go into the CLI. Directory CLI. I do remember that I was trying to add the fast API part. Oh, I remember. It's all coming back to me now. Should be able to do /ktron.py. And it should come back and say like, oh no, I forgot Colorama. Pip install Colorama. Oops. I don't know why my keyboard's been trying to do like double letters lately. Pip install Colorama. What am I doing? Okay. Requests. Man, I got a bunch of stuff I need to add to that. Let's just do it now. I don't have a lot in there. Flask, Colorama, and requests. I don't have versions on them, but I can fix that later. TinyDB. Okay. We're going to use the requests. Could not open file. Oh. Because we Okay. Let's just try doing it. Keytron. Oh my gosh, I have so many in here. I probably should have just done this right. Let's do Python pip install python.env. Let's remember to actually do our buffer thing and see if it, I guess that's right. Nice. Let's add that. Okay. Hey, there we go. I do remember it looks pretty. So we got an error. The following arguments are required. IP and okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So let's go to here. Let's get the IP. I also know that I should have a config file, and I don't see it. I don't remember if it's looking for a .env. It'll tell us. Let's just try it. I for IP 10.10.229.52 and a host name, which is in, and we're going to name it lazy admin fry. Okay. And it says none type. Okay. Home run in create working directory OS path. I think it's because we don't have, it's looking for our config file and we don't have one. And I have .env in here, so that makes me feel like I switched it to .env. I do still have config parse in here and not .env, so that makes me think that it's looking for parse in map. Sorry, I'm just looking for the actual spot where we did this. I guess I could just search for it. F load config, yeah. So main args arg parse config equals load config. Where is config parser? Load config. It's config.ini is what it's expecting. Oh, and there it is there. So let's just copy it from here. Copy. I think that didn't change. So if I go back in here and I go into the CLI, I mean, I feel like it should be looking for it at Keytron level. So let's paste it there. And all it has is the working directory right now. It should be looking for it down at that base. I don't want it looking for it in the CLI directory because I want it to use the same one for both the app and the CLI. So it needs to be down at the root directory. Okay. If I don't have, need to make sure I add this to the git ignore, control F, config. Next. It looks like I don't have it in here. Yeah. I should add that. Config.ini. Should also add in .env if that's not in here, which it is. Okay, so both of those are in. So those are in here, so that's good. Okay, so there's that. Let's go back to Keytron. Don't need that anymore. I need to go to Keytron. Okay, control F, config. Oh, I was looking at the wrong folder. Or the wrong file, I guess. What? There's no config in here? And then what about, is there a .env in here? Okay, so this is looking for a .env. Is not looking for a config. So this may eventually go away. So let's Let's create another new file. Let's make a .env. I thought I switched it and did a .env. Oh, I don't want it in CLI though. Damn it. Just drag it down there. It should move it. There it is. Okay, so now let's just take the... So we don't need the default. The .env doesn't use sections. So let's just copy this. The .env will let you do comments though. Paste. So that's the only thing I think we need in it. Let's see if that was enough. It was. Okay, so that got us going. Still looks cool. Got our cool colors. The colors get kind of messed up because I'm using the green theme inside of the terminal. If I switch the terminal back to like a regular black and white terminal instead of this green theme, my colors actually look cooler. Error occurred while making the request to localhost. Yeah, because I don't have the nmap running. Okay, so that's okay. Let's get another new tab. And let's change directory to app. Okay, and in here we should have... Was there a run down here? There's a run. Okay, so Python 3. Oh, I need to get the .env on this one too. So let's do source activate. There we go. So now let's do the let's do Python. See that double thing? It keeps doing that double thing every once in a while. I don't think that's me. Okay, so Python. I guess I can just do pip. It's been working fine. Pip install xml to dict, and we're going to do our control L buffer thing here to see if it's right, and it was. Okay, and now let's try to run it again. All right, so our server's running. I could theoretically control click it, and there it is. Welcome to Katron. So I do have like a little Flask application running over there. Okay, we can go back over here. I'm gonna run again. Okay. So, but it says that it ran successfully. It absolutely did not. So we need to put the -F for force, which we had put on before, which forces it to do everything clean. And that'll make it run the nmap scan. Still did not work right. So let's go over here and see why. Here we go. Why is that nmap scan not working? Executed nmap. Quick scan top 1000 ports. I do like that I'm doing this where I make it give me the actual command it ran, so I can go back over like in a new tab here and run it and figure out what the deal is, like why is it failing so bad. Change directory ... make directory temp, because I need a temp directory in here to run this, because it's going to do like output files and crap that I don't want gumming up my thing. Okay. Oh. Is that address not working again? We lost it again. I don't know why this happens. I think it's this box. We're gonna stop using this box. We're gonna terminate this box. We're gonna find a different box to use, because I swear this lazy admin box goes up and down. So let's do easy, popular. Let's do relevance. CTFs. We'll do one we haven't done in a while. UA High School. I guess we can try this one. This is CTF. Yeah, okay. Oh, 3 to 5 minutes to fully boot. No. What about? We'll try this guy. Okay. I don't know anything about this room at all. We just need a room that's on that we can uh, try to run against. All right. I'll keep going here. Good morning, whoever's stalking me. You're on and you're watching. Give me a little comment. Let me know you're out there this morning. It's quiet this morning. Letting this machine start up. Let's scroll down. Let's go back to here. So I think the VPN is fine. I'm not seeing any VPN problems. That's why I don't think it's the VPN. I think it was just that box. That's my cursor. There's this. Let's go ahead and change the. I worked hard on these pretty colors, so I'm gonna switch this. Let's edit the current profile, which is Knox, and let's change the colors back to Linux colors. Is this it? I think there's a Cali dark. Ooh, yuck. Is not nice. White on black? Does that get me my right colors? They may not look right until I run it again. Linux colors? We'll try that for now. I just made these pretty colors for it, and they just don't come through as well. If you have the other other terminal going. Okay. There's our new IP address. Okay, so now let's try this. Oh, I didn't look at the name of the box. Oh, I already forgot it. All right, let's see what the name of this box was. It was Publisher. Let's do this. Publisher. Okay. All right, so it's working, and the nmap failed again. Let's do the ping test again. Maybe it is my VPN. Oh my gosh. Maybe this box just needs a hot sec to wake up. I don't know why we're having so much trouble with trying to connect the boxes. Don't want to just sit here and stare at the box, so let's figure out something to work on here while we're waiting. We're gonna. Huh. Still not getting it. Let's go look at my directory. Yet another new tab here. Change directory notes. There's actually a 5. Maybe that's my problem. Still not pinging anything. Maybe this isn't a Windows box? Or maybe it's not a Linux box, I mean. I put... Oh, I was pinging the wrong box. Oh my gosh. It's 111. There we go. We're good. Oh my gosh. It is Friday. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. Okay. So let's go back to here. Cancel. Publisher. So why didn't it work here though? I guess now we're down to the real problem. Oh, now it's like going. All right, maybe it just wasn't up yet. Feels like we need to almost add a ping test before this, but the problem is that the ping test only works on some machines. Some machines have ICMP turned off, which is the protocol for when you ping. There you go, and it looks pretty when it works right. All right, so we at least get that far. We get to here, and then it stops. That's all we've got so far. Okay, let's do a get status. I feel like I have... I feel like I am working on this in another branch. I feel like this was like, hey, I got it working to this point. Don't jack with anything. And then I started working on another branch. So let's look around and see over here how far I got. Oh, no, there isn't another branch. That's the only branch I've got here. I may have started working on another branch on my other machine, and to be honest, I really don't care because I feel like I kind of got it all messed up before. So let's app routes.py. All right, so all we have right now is the nmap scan. We've got a perform nmap scan. Okay. So let's just go with that for now. And yeah, here's all our tools. Am I trying to call the tools from routes? Is that what I'm doing? Or did I actually moving the tools over here? I am not importing the tools. It looks like I'm just putting it all in an endpoint for now, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's get a GoBuster one going then for now. Let's try that. So now let's GoBuster. GoBuster. I guess I'll just have to keep typing. It doesn't seem like it wants to help me today. Main.route perform GoBuster scan. Okay. Let's copy it over from tools first before we do that. We do want this next line. There we go. I do want that. Okay. I'm just looking at this to see what it's doing. It's not really doing anything here. This is all just boilerplate. Oh, there it is. Results. Error run GoBuster scan. All right, I guess that's good. That's kind of nice. Is that what I have here for this guy? Yeah, I do. And then where am I running it at? Run in map scan. Is that? But that's not in this file. And I am importing tools. Okay, so I'm importing tools. Good. Okay, so now let's import from app.tools import run GoBuster scan. Is that what it's called? I guess I could just do that. Where's my GoBuster scan? Tools. Did I not get that far in here? In map scan. Process output. I guess I didn't get to in-map scan on here. I mean, GoBuster scan on here. I was still working on execute in-map scan, process in-map output, in-map XML to JSON. Yeah, I guess I didn't actually add in a GoBuster scan in here. Okay. All right. Well, I am about done for this morning. I think I need to go back and kind of figure out exactly where I'm at on some of this. And I've got some other stuff I need to get moving on this morning. But those of you that were hanging in the shadows, I appreciate you hanging with me here for a little bit. And hopefully you enjoyed our little short, almost 40-minute stream this morning. But going to have to go back and think about this a little more and make sure I'm where I want to be and figure out exactly where I left this off. Like I said, this is what happens when you stop working on something for almost a week and a half. You work on it, and you work on it hard for a few days, and then you come back after a week and a half, and you're like, what was I doing? Like, you can't even remember what you were doing on it. So, but all right, guys, thanks for hanging with me. Most likely be back on Monday, and we'll actually pick a box and work on trying to get a box. So I will see y'all later. Everybody have